What's up guys? Welcome back to Chris WONG Vlogs and cheers. Here's my champagne. Today is the first day of the Transpacific crossing. We are about to leave Seattle. It's the end of the Alaska season and we are on our way to Japan. Throughout the course of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what a Transpacific crossing is like. I want to show you some of the events day by day, what you can expect to see during this type of crossing. This is my first time doing it. We're here at the helipad now. This is deck 7 all the way forward. We all have our champagne glasses, just about to wait for sail away to happen. And if I zoom in over on this side, I can actually see the Space Needle. So we've just left. Goodbye America. See you again probably next year. You guys know I'm probably going to be back in America at some point next year. And of course, the start of the cruise means time for the sail away party. So every Royal Caribbean cruise you go on, if you come up to the pool deck during sail away, there is always a party on the pool deck, usually like deck 15, 16. Oh yeah, time for the Macarena. Alright, YMCA is a classic on all of our Royal Caribbean ships. The cruise staff is right behind me. Everyone is on the pool deck all around me as well. Sail away party is going strong. I have no idea if you can hear me. So I have made my way to the back of the ship and you can still see the Seattle skyline in the distance. Look how far we've come out now. And remember, on the back of the ship, on our Quantum class cruise ships, this is where you will find the Flow Rider and the iFly. So let's take a look if there's anything happening right now. But look at the scenes. This is the first time I've seen the climbing wall being utilized on Quantum of the Seas. Ripcord by iFly is open during sail away. Let's have a little look upstairs. Flow Rider sounds like it's switched on. In fact, I can see a lot of people already spectating. Yes! Now we're on a Royal Caribbean cruise. So the sail away party is in full swing. Our journey to Japan has started off with an absolute banger. The sun is shining, everyone's having a good time at the party. The Flow Rider's open, the iFly, the climbing wall. Vibes are very strong right now. I can still see Seattle in the distance. Oh, music's playing. I might have to accept that this video is going to get a copyright strike. Quantum of the Seas. Book your cruise through me. Become a client. Click on the link below. Talk to a Lux Rally travel agent today. I'm trying to build my client list right now, but look at this, man. I apologize if it's windy. Woo! And oh look, there's my friend, the pink polar bear. Wow, the views are so good. Life is, I don't even know how to describe it. What is my life right now? This is definitely up there as one of my favorite sail aways ever. It's a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 2 of the crossing. It was a very, very good start to our Trans-Pacific journey. It is already starting to get a little rocky. Already straight into the crossing, no messing about. But it's a beautiful sunny day once again. Now, here on Quantum of the Seas, instead of Johnny Rockets, they've got this place right here. All right, it took me a while to find this. Noodles, dim sum, and milk tea. Now, the menu's quite interesting. This is my first time eating here, and I'm going to share with you my experience. I briefly looked at the menu online on the app, and I think I already know what I want to have. But let me know in the comments. Do you prefer Johnny Rockets, or do you think this is a nice touch to the ship? And I think on Odyssey, if I'm not mistaken, it was an El Loco Fresh. What's the name of this place again?
Cafe, Splash Away Cafe.
Splash Away Cafe. Tommy.
According to that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's not what it says.
Yeah, so this is not the name it says on here. So here's the menu at Splash Away Cafe. So there are some complimentary items here, but if you want the speciality items, you do pay a little fee. Is this cheaper than Johnny Rockets? Yeah. It is, right? Okay. And I think I've got my eye on the Cantonese shrimp wonton noodle soup. And we found a nice little table at the side here, right next to the Quantum of the Seas logo. And like I said, the weather's so nice today, we got the view of the sea. And whilst we're going to have lunch today, we're going to open some sports cards. If you know, you know.
Fortune cookies? I don't know.
Yeah, so what was the fried rice called?
Zane Zhao or Zango fried rice.
Yeah.
Fried rice Zango style, something like
And
that.
it comes with like these crackers at the side, which are pink. I went for this Cantonese wonton soup. So yeah, very interesting take on, I don't know, what's Asian fast food style. So this is my first ever box break.
I paid $120 for this.
Yeah.
I had no clue what this actually runs, but I walked into my card shop. Basically, just add extra inserts on every year to make the set list bigger so they can print more of them.
Okay.
I personally really don't care for inserts, but there are some people that really do.
Well, if there's any value there, it could be...
Not on that one.
No? Okay.
That's just a base insert.
So far we've still just got the one autograph, right?
One auto of Carlos.
Brazilian player.
Yeah, Brazil's good.
So I just finished the box break. Unfortunately, there was no life-changing sports cards here.
How it
for
goes
us.
normally, it's what they expect.
Yeah, but Tommy did give me this yesterday as a gift. I've even taken it out of the plastic just to see it. This is a Pokemon holographic Charizard, excellent to mint, graded PSA 6. And yeah, he gifted your boy this. This is like my childhood, so I've just been taking this around with me like all over the ship.
It's in his pocket the whole day.
Yeah,
it's kind of all right.
It's like my baby right now. So I'm taking it around the ship with me, taking photos with it. But yeah, I appreciate my gift from Tommy.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, he said he wanted one. I told him a year and a half ago I would find him one. So
Yeah.
But this is the first time I've seen him since that year and a half ago. So
Yeah, I think I'm like a collector now. I'm gonna find all the Charizards I can when I get to Japan.
it's expensive.
It's an expensive
You got
hobby.
money to spend for it, especially Charizard.
So I'm just relaxing in the solarium right now. Definitely a nice hangout spot during the day, especially on a day at sea. There's a lot of people up here sleeping, napping, enjoying the hot tubs and the pools. We've just been doing some advanced research on eBay to see if any of these cards were worth anything.
This guy's like 40 bucks.
40 bucks, that's the best. I think that was the best card.
This one's like 25-ish. He's about $10, and then our amazing auto is $3.
Our autograph was worth hardly anything.
$3. So, and then this is just bulk. So,
Yeah.
definitely did not get my money back, but I don't ever expect to. So.
Yeah, it's okay. But I've just been looking at my Charizard all day. Look how beautiful it looks. In this lighting, it looks awesome. I was very pleased when I received this yesterday. So yeah, if you guys ever want to buy me gifts in the future, this is what makes your boy happy. Very good afternoon, everybody. It's now day 3 of the transatlantic crossing. It was a very, very rocky first day. Yesterday, I'll give you a weather update, but this is La Patisserie. So they don't have Starbucks on Quantum. Well, I think they did have Starbucks on Odyssey, if I remember correctly.
They do.
Yeah, Tommy remembers. And it's also the Invicta watch sale today. 75% off. If you don't know what this watch brand is, basically these massive faces, that's what they're known for. Even in La Patisserie, it basically is the Starbucks menu, but the food is a little different. So this is quite cool. A Nutella eclair. That actually sounds incredible. Caramel white chocolate eclair. So yeah, food menu in La Patisserie. I think that's how they call it, La Patisserie. Whoa, what is that? Oreo cheesecake. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try and get that in focus. Yes! Okay, so what I would love to try here is the Oreo cheesecake and the Nutella eclair. So I got myself an iced caramel latte. It's going down very, very well. Pretty much tastes like the same one in Starbucks, so yeah. Even though there's no official Starbucks here, they have the Starbucks coffee menu here in La Patisserie. So I just came into the logo shop just to take a look at a few things. This is quite cool. The biggest water flask I've seen, but I just like how gold it is. You do have the Royal Caribbean logo. Oh, why is my camera not focusing? There we go. There as well. That's a first. Never seen that before. All of the Quantum of the Seas Spirit jerseys. Are these still called Spirit jerseys? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Very nice. Standard Royal Caribbean ship models and things. Here's the, oh, there's two types of ship models here. Look at this one. So they have one that looks like this, all metallic. It's smaller, but that's quite cool actually. Again, that's a first. Never seen a ship model like that before. And of course, they also have the standard ship model that everyone likes to collect. This one. So it is bigger than the metallic one. How many of you actually collect the ship models? I would like to know in the comments. For me, I've never collected any ship model in my entire career, but I know a lot of crew members do. Oh, these water bottles are quite nice. Again, it's interesting. When I was a shoppy, I didn't have a lot of these things.
Over here.
But no.
$8 or $7.95 a pack.
$8 for a pack?
Yeah, they're right over here.
Yeah, so on other ships, the Pokemon cards are
The vending machines.
in the vending machine.
And they're $8 to like $12.
Okay. So if anybody wants Pokemon cards, you can buy them here in the gift shop too. $8 a pack is
Terrible.
quite expensive.
The best card in that set's $40. So
I'm not even familiar with like the newer.
yeah, the best card in there is $40. That's the City of Flames Special Illusion Charizard, and it's like $40 now.
You can buy these like cheap knockoff Apple smartwatches, iTouch. Ship models, not ship models, ship teddy bears. Nice design. It's pretty soft.
You get a fat Nemo.
Very soft. A fat fake Nemo.
Yeah.
Oh, they have clearance section as well. That's cool.
Do you have any other ornaments, or is that it? I mean, all the ship models. Sometimes they used to have the models of the ornaments. Oh yeah.
What, Christmas ornaments?
$15.95. Oh,
Well, you're looking at Christmas ornaments.
yeah, they flip on eBay.
Do they?
They sell incredibly well on eBay. Yeah, ornaments are crazy on eBay.
Yeah.
These are like $45 on eBay.
See, Tommy's a good flipper.
Think about buying some of those because they're marked down to $4.50. I think I could probably get like 15 to 20 on eBay a piece for them.
What are these?
They're ornaments or Crown Acre Society.
Oh, no way. Exclusive Royal Caribbean ornament, Crown and
I've never
Anchor
seen those
Society.
before.
Yeah, these are nice. There's actually a lot of things in this shop that I've never seen before. Wait, so there's the metallic ones are $62.95, and then how much was the regular one?
Those are $79.99.
Now I did say this in one of my other videos, but for me, if you come up to deck 5 on a Quantum cruise ship, just outside the 270 venue, sorry, it's very loud, but I am here at the 270 Cafe. Alright, so 270, the entertainment venue is here. Right next door is the cafe, and they are open for breakfast and lunch all day. Or at least, at least almost all day. So we've got breakfast and lunch served till 5 p.m. And this is the vibes of what it looks like inside. And the reason why I say it's like a hidden gem is because people wouldn't normally think to come here for your breakfast or lunch. They just think it's a place like a coffee house. And they also have Starbucks on the drinks menu here as well. So this for me is a cool place to come if you want breakfast or lunch. Not too busy. A lot of people don't know about this. Lots of tables to choose from outside and in the 270 venue. They've also got complimentary coffees and drinks as well. So this is the chicken teriyaki cold wrap. It's got some vegetables in there too. Relatively healthy lunch. And then you can sit out here at the table. So I've got the whole of the, I don't even know what area you would call this, just the area on deck 5. Park West Art Gallery is also here, as well as Next Cruise. 270 is right next to me. There's some sort of seminar about aeroplanes happening right now. And I'm just going to enjoy my lunch whilst enjoying the ambiance of this day 3 of the crossing. And later tonight, they're going to have Star Water, which is the main show in 270, playing tonight as well. So hopefully I'll be able to see and show you some of that. Star Water is the main show here in the 270 venue, performed by the Royal Caribbean singers and dancers. So it's actually a very, very nice show and only exclusive to the Quantum class cruise ships.
And to give them the 6 gold medals, and I have a stress ball for my. Where'd Oliver go? Oh, there's Oliver. Here goes your gold medal. What's your team name?
Alright, so that was very interesting this morning. We went to check out the robot demonstration at 270, so it was like a 5-minute demonstration of the screens and everything. It's kind of cool, but we are now day 4 into the crossing and I've come to Chops Grille for lunch today. So I've gone for some Royal Caribbean classics and Chris WONG favourites. We've got the mushroom soup over here, the beef carpaccio. So these are 2 of my favourite appetizers here in Chops. So this is the petite filet mignon, which is available. It's the only steak available on the lunch menu actually, so you didn't really have much choice. Alright, dessert time. So we've got 2 different cakes on the go. This is the red velvet, and it's got some sort of chocolate sauce at the bottom, which is very, very delicious to look at. And then this one is the key lime pie, and then there's this like a, it's not brown sauce, I don't know. It looks like it's either caramel or it's yeah, it must be caramel.
I know the desserts are the same for dinner too at Chops.
Yeah. This is the key lime pie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know in the comment section, which do you prefer? Red velvet or the key lime pie?
Cause I already know what you're trying to say. You said you're born and see you trying to hide what they know what's going on. Working for the money cause it's what my mama told me. So the last better show me some respect. Boss, don't mess with mama. First so heavy on all these times. There's so to go home. And I never alone. Could it be really pretending that we're not alone?
Oh, we're deeply scarred. Somebody's broken heart and a washed out dream. She followed the pattern you see.
Cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me.
So welcome to day 5 of the Transpacific crossing to Japan. I'm currently in the 270 venue. I have just finished my shift at work, and I have said this in the previous video, but for me, the 270 venue, when there's no show happening, is actually just a cool hangout spot. If you're hearing some of the rattling and the noise behind me, it's, well, the ship is actually rocking quite a lot. I'll be honest, parts of this Transpacific crossing has been very, very rocky. Day 2 in particular, and usually at night, usually after midnight, you can really feel the ship sway. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're thinking about doing a Trans-Pacific crossing. I think it's something to do with this time of year in this area of the world. Yeah, it's going to rock the ship. I actually had to take my seasickness tablet just to survive work day 2 of the cruise, because it was that bad. I was feeling it, and that says a lot considering, you know, coming from me. But today was a very, very special day because I was able to get my Japanese yen. So the exchange rate that they had on board for us, $100 US, got me 14,000 yen. I have no idea if this is a good exchange rate, but it's just cool to look at the currency. My first time ever seeing a Japanese yen before. And it's just a very exciting day because now it really feels like we're going to be arriving in Japan soon. And today, all of the guests on board receive this in their stateroom. So you can take a screenshot of that if you like, but basically this is kind of like it's like an information sheet about all of the Japanese ports. As you can imagine, this is a type of cruise that doesn't happen very often, and for a lot of these passengers and crew members, including myself, this is the first time we're going to these ports of call. So there's a lot of different information, especially if you compare this to how it is in the Caribbean. So this is actually quite a cool sheet because it gives you all the information of each port of call. So for example, Sapporo, Muroran, we're going to be there from 7 AM till 11 PM. It tells you what time the gangway is going to open. It tells you what documents you need to go out to visit these ports of call. So pretty much all of Japan, all of the guests need to take their passport, and it tells them what time the transportation is, what type of transportation it's going to be. So in this case it's a shuttle bus, where the drop-off is going to be, whether or not the shuttle is included in the, well, not included, if it's going to be a cost or if it's complimentary. It tells you the time as well as to how long it's going to take to get to from the port to the city, and what's that? Oh, the distance as well. So all just very useful information for each port of call. So there's 2 sheets, all just saying the same thing, and it all kind of varies. So some of the bus transportation is going to be like 20-25 minutes. Some is 15 minutes. I think the longest one on here is 25 minutes, which includes, well, so Akita, Japan, and what else? Sapporo is going to be the longest time journey, the shuttle bus from the port into the main city. Some of it is potentially walking distance, although from what I can see on the cheat sheet, every port in Japan is going to require some sort of shuttle bus, which is good to know. Final day of the cruise, so in this case it's going to be Tokyo. There's actually transportation information to the airport, because a lot of people are going to be going straight to the airport from the cruise port. There's a lot of different buses and transportations that the guests will need, and this is probably the most expensive shuttle it's going to be as well. $75 to $95 per person. Really? For a bus transfer to the airport? Yeah. So these are all very useful information that all of the guests received today. We're still not at the halfway point yet. In a couple of days we're going to be hitting the international dateline, and that is going to be the official halfway point of the crossing. And if any of you are interested in potentially doing a Trans-Pacific crossing on Quantum of the Seas or any of our Royal Caribbean ships, do use my link. Become a client with me. Book your next Royal Caribbean cruise. Speak to a Lux Rally travel agent today. Fill out the information on my page and become not only a client with me to help me build my client list, but utilize the opportunity that I'm giving you here to get the best deal possible. Speak to some expert travel agents today, and you will be thanking me later. I stake my reputation on that.
So
Right, so I've come back up once again to Splashaway Cafe. It is day 6 of the crossing now, and I'm slowly checking off everything off the menu. So this is the seafood dry noodles, which actually looks very appetizing. And then I also got some chicken tenders, which was complimentary. Now, as we are here at day 6 of the crossing, all of the guests received a letter today because we are about to cross the international date line. So I'll read the letter that all of the guests received. It says, "Dear guest, we hope you're enjoying your voyage from Seattle to Tokyo. As you may know, on this voyage, we will be crossing the international date line on October 6th, due to which we will be skipping a day. As a result, the day after October 5th, day 6 will be directly October 7th. So essentially, we are losing a day. Does that mean I'm getting younger in time, or am I getting older in time? I don't know, but I'm very much enjoying my lunch here at this location. For $6, I think it's a pretty good deal. And it's very, very hot. So tonight we have 80s bumper cars theme, which is quite cool. I'm not really sure what makes it 80s theme. I think there is just 80s music in the background. They've got some sort of cool 80s theme on the screen. Bumper cars tonight in the Seaplex. Exclusive to the Quantum class ships only. Bumper cars whilst you're at sea. Only Royal Caribbean can deliver. Look at the vibes. Everyone's watching at the side as well. The Xbox room in the corner. We've also got ping pong, table tennis all around me. Do you guys like the Seaplex venue? Or would you prefer to see an ice rink? Good morning, everybody. It is now a couple days later. It is day 11 of the Trans-Pacific crossing, and today, at the time I'm recording this video right now, we are just moments away from arriving into Japan. I can actually see our first port of call in the distance behind me, and I cannot believe the Trans-Pacific crossing is complete. We left Seattle exactly 10 or 11 days ago. I lost track of time. And I was hoping to actually come out onto the open deck to give you guys weather updates over the course of this crossing, but unfortunately, and I will say this, the Trans-Pacific crossing, the weather has not been fantastic. There's been a lot of rocky days. It's been very windy It's been very windy outside, rainy days as well sometimes, and this is the first bit of sun I've pretty much seen in the last 9 days. Since the beginning of the crossing when we left Seattle, it was great, but then all throughout during the sea days, it's been terrible weather, really. That's the only way I could put it. Especially day 2 of the crossing, my God, it was so rocky. But here we are, moments away from arriving into Muroran, which is the gateway port, I would guess you would call it, into the main city of Sapporo. I've even brought my Charizard card. I hope you can see that. I've brought my Charizard card outside in the sun today, just getting some content, taking some pictures. You can see here, we're on the open deck right now. People have come up, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun is shining. Everyone is excited to finally arrive in the land of the rising sun. life is good, and it's not even that cold. I mean, it's cold enough for me to wear my coat at this moment, but in the afternoon it's going to be very, very nice. And here is Japan, somewhere that I finally get to check off my list. Unfortunately, because of, like I said, the bad weather, we are actually going to be arriving into Muroran 3 hours later than originally planned, which is not ideal because that does cut into our time in port now. Like, it is what it is. This can't be controlled. Weather, unfortunately, dictated the situation, but nonetheless, we are arriving. I will be able to go out at the very least, but whether or not I'll make it into Sapporo, that is another question, because it's a 1 hour and 30-minute train ride into the main city.
Would you like to also go at the front of the bus?
Alright you guys, so here is the situation that I found myself in. So the shuttle bus drops you off right at the train station, which is ideal. And we're here at the main train station. I think it's just called Muroran train station. And this will take you, or there is a train here that takes you into the city of Sapporo. Now unfortunately, because our ship, because of bad weather last night, we arrived into port a little later than scheduled, 3 hours later actually scheduled. So we lost a lot of time in port today, and it just doesn't seem like, at least I think there's not enough time for me to take the train to Sapporo today, which is very, very unfortunate. There aren't that many trains going constantly. There's like a train every hour. It takes 1 hour 30 minutes to get from here to the city of Sapporo. So trying to take into account everything, I thought, yeah, by the time I get the train, arrive, I'll probably have like 2 hours, if that, in Sapporo before I have to take the 1 hour 30-minute train back to get to the ship. Cool thing is that there's a 7-Eleven right here in the train station, so of course I figured I have to film and see what the Japanese 7-Eleven is like. I'm hoping there's a better one in the town, but you know, you see videos of these all the time online, on Instagram. Yo, look at all the ramen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so of course I'm a little disappointed that we couldn't make our way into the city, but do you know what? I still got my 7-Eleven experience. I think I'm going to try and buy some snacks here. I don't even know what half of these things are, but it's just so cool to look at. Hey Tommy.
Hello.
How was your day today?
Taking the train back and forth 4 different times to figure out where I'm at.
Yeah, he was waiting for me to get off the ship. Both of us extremely disappointed. Couldn't go to Sapporo.
I wasted like $50 going back and forth from the train station, figuring out where to go.
Yeah, whilst he was like waiting for me, he was just like exploring.
Yeah, I got lost twice.
Yeah. Are you buying anything to eat?
I don't know. I'm looking at stuff.
I mean, I need to have lunch of some sort.
Shaved iced chocolate lemon flavored.
Ooh, fried chicken. Oh, everything's in English here too, which is good. Hash browns. Oh, they got the bowls here, pork buns. Hey, they got pork buns. I could actually just have that for lunch if I really wanted. Wait, are these hot or cold? Oh, these are cold now, but you can heat it up. So you've got stir-fry noodles. Here we go. This is what I would like, pork curry. All right, so we stumbled across this store whilst we were looking for food. McDonald's. We were on our way to McDonald's and then we stumbled across this cool store. We're looking at Pokemon cards, and well, not just Pokemon cards, but there's all these different kind of cards right here, and look what they have. Japanese Charizard. So this is going to cost me 10,800 yen. I think it's about, what, 100 bucks. This is a teriyaki chicken filet burger. Even like the wrapping, it's got all Japanese writing on the wrapping and everything. Japanese all over the paper bit on the tray. This is Fanta melon. Looks like kryptonite. Yeah, very intrigued to see how this teriyaki chicken burger goes. I know, it just fell out on me. Connected to the McDonald's is this massive Japanese grocery store, which I'm not sure what the name is. I'm just calling it Japanese Target right now.
Axon or something, Aeon.
Yeah, but it's just fascinating just to look at like all the produce here. There's a big emphasis on the fish, of course.
Kit Kats.
We're walking through all the junk food right now. The thing is like I kind of want to buy it, but there's so much choice. I don't even really know like what I want. Like it's just so cool just to look at though. There's a lot of Pokemon stuff. Where was the Kit Kats? Oh, there, but that person's looking at it. So a lot of different flavored Kit Kats, and then there's all these cool snacks as well.
Some fish.
Which, yeah, I would love to just buy a whole bunch of these and take it back to the ship. Maybe I will. I did just spend 10,000 yen on one Pokemon card though, so I need to be careful.
That looks pretty.
Yeah, look at this. It's kind of like a Pokeball, but it's not. So, yeah, all these
I like the way that one looks.
wonderful
Whatever
flavors.
that is.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I like the way it looks.
It seems relatively cheap for me. Is that the price? 398 yen.
That's like $2.
That's incredible. Like you could get all that for 500 yen. Like,
It's like $3.
yeah. Kind of wishing I just came here now instead of McDonald's.
I told you to come here and get a meal.
Hey, look at that. The size of that. That's huge. 600 yen. You got noodles. Oh no, that's spaghetti. Oh, okay. Japanese spaghetti and eggs. And we just found the Wagyu beef. So,
The lines in it has something to do with it.
but they're all different prices. Oh, they weighed them all already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I was going to say, like, they all look the same. Why are they all different prices? But they've been weighed out
Pretty
already.
Sure that's Wagyu beef. I think those lines of the different coloring is what it is.
Well, if anybody can read that, that's what it is. It might be Wagyu beef, it might not be. And, of course, this is by far the biggest variety of instant ramen I've ever seen in my life.
UFO.
Do I?
Yeah, you want UFO.
I mean, there's so many different
Or
brands.
Pokemon noodle.
Oh, there's a Pokemon noodle.
Pokemon noodle.
No
They got
way.
Eevee and Pikachu.
Like kiddie ones. So the ones I've been instantly drawn to is this Kyoto chicken broth. And this cup noodle curry one looks quite interesting as well. But Tommy says I have to go for the UFO.
And
Oh,
Pokemon.
I'm making a mess here. Sorry, Japan. Let me put that back. Well, I'm not going to get the Pokemon one.
Why? Look at that little cup for so expensive of the price it costs.
It's designed for kids. I lost it. Where is it?
It's
Oh,
right
here.
there.
Oh, look, I like this one too.
I don't know what that is. That's what I want you to get.
The weight of this one is actually unreal. Can't even tell what flavor.
Nakakalak, ayoko.
You get extra 200 yen.
So here is the shuttle bus. Casino team is all here. And I'm just... Ohayo gozaimasu! We're here in Hakodate. None of us have been here before. None of us have any idea where we're going. So we're just going to walk and see. Okay, thank God Jack knows where he's going. So we have a tour guide. And we are on the hunt for food. The first thing on today's agenda. But this is what I like. In this town, all of the restaurants, they have pictures of the restaurants, so you know exactly what you're ordering. Yesterday in Muroran, the restaurants could not understand the menu at all. But when you have pictures on the restaurant, huh? You guys want to eat here? Okay, so we found the restaurant that we like. Look at this place. How awesome does this place look? Yes, yes, yes. They have so much choices. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. So Japanese meal has arrived for lunch. All of us got ramen. It smells absolutely incredible. So this is the miso ramen. And then we have champion ramen. Spicy miso. And then this is also a champion one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we got two champions, one spicy, one regular. Hermie, what did you get on your side?
We have the special ramen, non-spicy.
Yeah, but you guys got chicken karagi too, huh?
Yes. And this one.
Yeah, and the egg rolls? Really? Here's my review of my first Japanese ramen. It's probably the best I've ever had in my entire life. The noodles are cooked, taste absolutely unreal. The broth is so flavorful and the pork is cooked to perfection. Chris Wong highly recommends. Don't even know the name of this place. Jack, what's the name of this place? We don't know the name of this place. We just walked past it. I need your review. Is it spicy or not?
Not really spicy, but it's very nice.
Good. Okay, show me the bill.
This is how we gotta pay.
So we have no idea how much we have to pay because this is what was given to us. What is that? So yeah, if anyone can read that, put it in the comments because I don't know how much we have to pay here.
Just ask them. You ask us, we also we don't know.
Hermie, let's see your bill.
I asked him like how much, and he was like, pay.
Hermie, let's see your bill. Yeah.
I don't know how much should I pay.
Yeah, we got the same bill too. Okay, the food adventures continue. After all of that ramen, we came across this bakery. So our meal for the ramen came to about 1,500 yen each. And then this bakery, this massive ice cream cost me 400 yen. Let me see your... Oh, you already started eating it. Coffee and ice cream. So they just put black coffee, coffee flavored ice cream on top.
I want it.
Yeah, coffee flavor?
Yeah, this is mocha.
Oh, mocha?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have got that. Actually, my vanilla tastes pretty good.
You want me to hold for you?
Hold for me? It's okay. I'm just making sure I'm getting all the shots in. I'm just walking around the street. Oh, that's where we are right now. Hakodate Morning Market Square. So it's basically just this massive street and it all goes inside as well of this huge food market. There's restaurants everywhere.
Got the voice there.
Yeah. This is cool. So you pay for it by putting the coins inside.
Your points here.
Oh, they even touch on the screen how much.
521.
Yeah, and then you another one cent. Then you hit OK.
Okay.
Hit OK.
Nice. So no trip in port would be complete without visiting 7-Eleven. I've just figured out how to pay for things here. This is a smaller one. I want to look for like a massive 7-Eleven though, the ones with like tables and things where you can sit down and really enjoy the food. They've got some... What did you find?
The one you get the...
Oh yeah. Wait, let me see. So
You get the ice from
they have the
here.
crushed ice and the cups, and then where's the juices?
This one. Oh, that's for the... I think that's for
Not these juices.
iced coffee
Yeah.
and smoothies, something like that.
I've seen these on Instagram. So you buy this, basically just a cup full of ice, and then you buy the juice to go with it. It could be this actually at the side. Remy, what are you getting?
I want to try this one.
Ooh.
It's like a chewy. I don't know what's this one.
Oh, shaped like a fish.
Yeah, then this one.
And then what are these? The rice rolls inside.
Yeah. This is shrimp and mayo. Tuna and mayo.
So yeah, for some strange reason, today in this port, no crew member was allowed to take the shuttle service from the cruise port to the town. So me and my friends had to work out how to take the train, which was very, very challenging. Actually, the staff here, what I will say is, Japanese staff that work at the train station are so friendly, so helpful. A lot of them, not a lot of them, some of them do speak English, so they can help you. But honestly, I just love how we were able to navigate where we were trying to go. It does look like we've made it into the main city. We're still in the train station. There's actually a lot going on here in this train station. Quite naturally, I'm starting off my day here in Akita in 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Which one's cash? Oh yeah, it's in English. It's in English. Good job. So cool. We're so clueless, she has to help us. Light, normal, strong.
Normal. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Everything is there. Alright, thank you.
Thank you, arigato. Oh yes!
Oh yeah. Very nice.
Hello, this one please. Hot yes.
お支払い方法をお選びください。
160 cash.
現金を入れ終わりましたら、確認の上、OK ボタンを押してください。
Alright, I'm like a pro at this now.
お釣りとレシートをお受け取りください。お取り忘れにご注意ください。
Arigato. So if I want an iced coffee, you pick it like this. I think they have two different sizes, so I'm just going to go for this one. Oh, I forgot how you did it now.
Open.
It's iced coffee.
Yeah.
You just put it inside, right?
Yeah, just open it.
So cool. Nice.
Close it.
What did you get? Normal. So it's brewing. Sorry. So this is 120 yen. Ooh, look at it. And then here you got the straws and the creamers. Let's get two. Got it?
Just wait for it. Yeah, you can open.
Here you have the fresh iced coffee. I got my pork bun here too for my breakfast. Wow.
And sugar syrup.
I don't need that. Where's the stirrer?
You just use the straw.
7-Eleven expert.
Only in Japan.
Yeah, look at this.
Taste this.
7-Eleven. Thank you very much. So we're just walking through the city and I've acquired a new hat. I feel like I'm very much getting the Japanese experience now, and we're currently walking towards a park to look for a shrine. But I can honestly say this city right now, Akita, is definitely the best city that we've been to so far in all of these ports of call. So you do have to take the stairs on the way up, but look in the distance. This is what we came to see today. The walk's not so bad actually, but you do have to be prepared to do a little bit of walking. So we did have to walk from the cruise port to the train station, and then from the train station here to the park, and then now from the park up to the shrine. And there's also a little bit of history here. Is there any English though? Oh, there is English. So Japanese is on the right, and then you've got your English on the left. So this is the main gates of Kubota Castle. So we've walked through the huge archway now, and then there's this tombstone behind us. So we're taking pictures. Oh wow, look at the L'Oreal advert or something. Look at this. There is so much history and culture here, but I didn't research into what anything is, so I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. But visually, what I'm seeing is just... I've said it like 3 times now, this is the best day in Japan. And we stumbled across this thing. Again, I do not know what the history is with these orange archways, but I see it all over Instagram, So of course we're going to take our photos as well. So this is how we have to do it. We all take turns taking our photos. Yeah, if you guys know anything a bit more about what these are, please comment below and let me and educate me, because again, I see this online all the time and I know it's a good photo opportunity, but I have no idea what it is. This is what's inside. Ooh, I'm dropping my coffee cup there.
I don't know what you do. I'm not ringing the bell. Just in case it. Oh, not nice.
Wow.
Oh, right.
Unbelievable. This is so cool. Alright you guys, so here I am safe and sound back on the ship, and what an incredible couple days it's been here in Japan. These last few ports of call, it started off a bit weird, the first port of call not being able to make it into Sapporo and just being in that weird town of Muroran. Not that it's weird, but there's just not really much to do there. Still managed to make the most of it, but today, for sure, Akita. Not only was this my favourite Japanese port, I just spat everywhere, not only was this my favourite Japanese port so far, this is probably the best day of my contract yet. I apologise if the camera's shaking a little bit. It is a little windy outside, but yeah, today with the sun, the weather, I've been so lucky with the weather these last 3 days. It's been sunny every single day. The weather has been perfect for me, just like England weather at this time of year, maybe even a little warmer actually. Walking around in just a t-shirt today is unbelievable. Being able to see all the things that I was able to see, walking around the city, eating the food that I have so far. I mean, look at this right now, guys. My collection is growing very, very nicely. So tomorrow is going to be a sea day, and then we have one more port of call which will conclude the end of the Transpacific crossing cruise. Bought this drink today in 7-Eleven, no idea what it's called, but this grape juice is actually fantastic. It tastes better than Prime. This feeling that I have right now, I haven't had a feeling like this in a long time in my career. I just feel so lucky and blessed to be in this position. I can't believe just a few weeks ago, even a couple weeks ago, I was in Alaska, and now here I am in Asia, in Japan, exploring these ports of call. So just some things to take a note of, or some advice that you can take from me if any of you are ever thinking about booking a cruise around Japan, or maybe just generally you want to travel to Japan. It's actually very, very easy to get around. Being with my friends in large groups, you know, everyone who works here in Japan are so helpful, so friendly. Some of them do speak very broken English, but enough for you to understand. There is very little English around, so you do have to be not sort of too shy to approach people and ask them for help. And here in Japan, everyone is so friendly and they will help you if they can. Everyone that works in the 7-Eleven, the shops, the train stations, again, they know enough, or they have information available to show you for the shuttles that takes you into the town. So far, every port that I've been to, you have to take a shuttle or some sort of public transport into the town. So for the guests on board, they were able to buy shuttle tickets on the app on their phone, and that was about $20 US. Now for the crew members, it was $10 for the shuttle. However, today, for some reason, crew were not allowed to take the shuttle bus that the guests were taking. So me and my friends had to take the public transport, the train, into the main city, which in some ways I actually think could be a better option for the guests too. I mean, the shuttle, I guess, is more convenient, but there's a lot of waiting in line. There's some sort of, maybe not unorganized is the word, but I don't know, there's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of queues going for these shuttles to take you into the port. At least that's what I've observed anyway. Sometimes, you know, just to walk and try and find a taxi or find public transport may have been the better option for even the passengers. The food that I've had so far has been on point. The McDonald's Japanese experience, my ramen yesterday, today eating food from the train station, all of it has been so delicious and lived up to all the expectations that I had when it came to Japanese food. And I have still not had yet any sushi. Can you believe it? I thought that was going to be the first thing I was going to try, but yeah, sushi is still yet to be had. So hopefully when I get to Tokyo, or next cruise when we go to Osaka, that could be my opportunity to try. For me, these have been the best ports of call I think I've been to in my entire career. I think this is up there with some of my favorite ports in Europe. So if anybody was ever wondering, should I book a cruise to Japan, whether that's Royal Caribbean or not, if you're thinking about maybe just flying out here for general travel, like I said, highly recommended. You guys will have the best time. Do not be scared to travel to this country, to this part of the world. Now I do want to take a moment just to talk about the actual crossing itself. So it was 9 days at sea, and for me it did go relatively quick. Like, I can't believe 9 days at sea flew by, and then all of a sudden I woke up and we were in Japan. But what I will say is, for any of you that are thinking about doing this Trans-Pacific crossing, the sea days, majority of the time, was pretty rough. Okay, it wasn't smooth sailing, really, apart from the first day. But the overall general, you know, how rocky is the crossing from USA to Japan? Yeah, you feel the ship sway, and that is definitely something to take into account. On a day like today, the solarium, actually, is this even part of the solarium? No, this is not the solarium. This is just the indoor pools that they have. That's part of the pool deck area. And even have hot tubs. But the main thing I want you guys to take away from my video today is the Trans-Pacific crossing worth it? Absolutely. Are there going to be rocky days at sea? Absolutely. Is Japan awesome? Absolutely. And should you consider doing this yourself? Absolutely. So make sure you click on the link in my description now, become a client with me, book your next Royal Caribbean cruise, whether that's a Trans-Pacific crossing or any kind of Royal Caribbean cruise. Book your cruise through me now. Take advantage of this opportunity I'm giving you. The best prices, the best service, and the best cruise vacation that you could possibly ask for. Alright, a very good morning guys, and welcome to our final port of call of the Trans-Pacific cruise. We are in Shizumi, which is the gateway port for Mount Fuji. Now, unfortunately, I don't think me and my friends are going to have time to do a tour to Mount Fuji, but you can already see it in the distance as soon as you get off the cruise ship. Can't really see it on my camera, but trust me, Mount Fuji, I'm literally looking at it dead straight. That is Mount Fuji. Crazy, right? This is a very hot day today. 25 degrees centigrade. Unbelievable. It's like summer weather is still here in Japan. And we're actually walking past this huge, I don't know, I think it's like a shopping mall of some sort. But we are on the way to look for some sort of shrines, some temples today. Lots of things on the agenda. There's actually a lot to do in this city. And thank God there is no shuttle bus today. It's actually a sigh of relief being able to just walk off the ship and then you're in the city. So unfortunately today it happens to be Japanese Sports Day. It's kind of like a public holiday, so all of the shrines and the temples, like this one behind me, are closed, which is not ideal. We've already been to another one, a massive one which looked awesome, but yeah, we went up to it and it was closed. So we're trying to find some other things to do today. Alright, so new plan. We're gonna take the ferry, the water bus, to Miho. Water bus, yes. 800. Oh, that's child. Oh, no. Oh, one way.
戻ってくる
Or should we just come back? And if anyone is wondering what we just paid for, it was this one over here, water bus. We're taking the bus to Miho side. And the cost of it was 800 each way. So this is what's going to take us to the other side. It was a little bit of a walk from where the ferry or the water boat drops you off to the shrine area that we are now. I'm sorry that I don't know exactly what the names of everything are. I kind of just discovered what everything is today when we walked out into the terminal and they were handing out maps. But this is a really cool area. There's shrines and sort of, I don't know if you call these temples. Again, there's a lot of history here that I'm just not really sure exactly what it is that I'm looking at. But visually, it looks very pleasing. So you get this. It's hard to do this with one hand. And then you wash your hands. Okay, very cool. And then what people do is, after they've washed their hands, they make their way over to this thing. And then they pray. And then they leave little donations too. Oh, so that's how you do it. And we've now arrived in the main park. I forget what it's called. I need to look at the map again. It's really, really nice here. And there's actually a beach over there as well. But if I'm not mistaken, one of these trails that we're looking for right now is supposed to give us a nice scenic view or spot of Mount Fuji. Well, we did make it to the scenic spot, the point, but unfortunately Mount Fuji is now completely covered by clouds and you pretty much cannot see it. We had a great view this morning. If we had come here straight away, I think it would have been a much better view for us, but trust me when I say Mount Fuji is in the back, in the distance there, just covered by clouds. Japanese Starbucks, the most clean and efficient Starbucks I have ever seen in my life. So here I am, sitting in the Starbucks now, time to edit my Transpacific crossing cruise. This is where I have to do it, either outside, using Wi-Fi. Now, a couple points I want to make about Japan. Everybody is so friendly. All of these cities are so clean. There is no litter anywhere. And a big observation I made is that there are no fat or obese people here. Everyone is really slim, somewhat athletic. Maybe it's the diet, I don't know. But these are just some key observations I made. But anyway, this is probably one of the nicest Starbucks I have ever seen in my life. Again, so clean. I can put my bag on the floor and I'm not even worried about it. But yes, look, time to edit the vlog. The work continues. Even on my off time, I'm still working hard. Alright you guys, and that is going to conclude my day today in port, and this does conclude the end of this video and the Trans-Pacific crossing. Very soon we will be making our way to Yokohama, which is the home gateway port to Tokyo, and that is going to be our turnaround, conclude the cruise, and what a journey it's been. A once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I think from the guest point of view, they feel the exact same way. This is not a typical cruise that you would do, you know, very often. At least I don't think so anyway. So for me to be able to experience this at this point in my career, you know, I'm truly thankful for the opportunities I have. It's just so surreal right now. I'm sat here with Mount Fuji in the distance and I'm looking at it. Like, this is my job, this is my life. I can't believe how lucky and fortunate I am. The last few days exploring these Japanese ports of call have been such a eye-opener for me, and it's given me a bit of a snippet as to what this country has to offer, and for sure I will be booking a trip to Japan in the not so distant future. I will be able to experience this country to the max, that's what I'm trying to say. It's hard for me to really give sort of recommendations. I hope what I've been able to show you guys has, you know, given you just a sort of glimpse as to what this type of cruise can offer. Again, when I'm on board the ship, I am working, so I'm only able to film during my off time, during my breaks. I'm not really able to show you the full experience of what a Trans-Pacific cruise from Royal Caribbean has to offer. The reason why I say I can't really recommend anything is because, well, I didn't even know where I was going or what I was doing half the time. Me and my friends would just go out and sort of decide on the spot like what to do, or if somebody was recommending an area to go visit, we would just go. Thank you so much to all of you who have watched today's video. It's been probably a very long one. I have no idea how much content I filmed up until this point. I'm going to slowly piece everything together, and let me know what you think of this video, of this Trans-Pacific cruise. Would you consider doing this yourself? And if you do, make sure you click on the link in my description, become a client with me, book your next Royal Caribbean cruise, and speak to a Lugs Rally travel agent by just filling out the information on my page describing exactly what type of Royal Caribbean cruise you want, whether it's a Trans-Pacific cruise like I've just done, whether you want to cruise in Asia, in Alaska, or any kind of Royal Caribbean cruise. Click on my link now to take advantage of the opportunity that I am giving to you. Next week, or for me, tomorrow, we're going to be setting sail on a 2-week Asia cruise, and of course I'm going to document and show you guys what a Royal Caribbean Asia cruise has to offer. Really exciting ports of call that I'm going to be visiting. In the meantime, comment, like and subscribe. I've been Chris Wong. Spread the word, share this video right now. The Chris Wong movement has just begun, and I can't wait to share with you more adventures coming very soon.